Very good morning, students. Students, now we will this video we study the conjunction functions. I am Mr. Mamra Singh, right, from the DBIS. Now I will explain you the conjunction functions. The conjunction function or in Keynesians, conjunction function is an economic formula that represents the function relationship between total consumption and gross national incomes. What is there is the relationship between income and we can say the consumption function is relate the relationship between the consumptions and the incomes, right? How do we calculate the consumption levels? In short, consumption equation I have C equal to C plus BY. So that consumer C at given level of income Y is equal to autonomous consumption, that is called the C, where the income is the 0, right, plus B the times of given level of incomes, that is called plus B. So we understand what is the autonomous consumption expenditure occur when the income level are 0, that is called autonomous consumption expenditure when Y equal to 0. We can say the income is 0, right? Such consumption does not vary with change in income. If income level are actually 0, this consumption is finished by borrowing or using up what our savings. Then whatever our, suppose that we have the saving of bank is 100 rupee, then we need to for the consumption is 20 rupee, then minus 20 rupee we borrow from the bank, we withdraw from the bank, then that is the minus debited, sorry, right? So we understand is consumption functions, got it? Now the consumption functions tabular representation here is Y equal to income CR, Y relationship when the income is 0, that is called the consumption functions. Income is 0 and consumption is 20s. Again these are increasing order. When the income is less than, I have already explained, when income is less than consumption, then saving is 0, and when the income is what greater than consumption, then saving will become positive, right? Here is when income and consumption is equal, then saving is 0. There means if we have 100 rupee notes and we consume that 100 rupee note, then my saving is nothing. Understand? Simple. Here is the consumption functions diagrams, national disposable incomes and consumption expenditure given here. I have already explained you, right? But you go through that tables and you understand it. Where Y equal to C is called break even points, that is called when the consumption equal to income equal to the consumptions, and that point is called the break even points, right? Here is the break even points, right? Algebraic expressions I have already showing that this is the relation C equal to consumption Y income function relationship. Equation of consumption function C equal to autonomous consumption plus MPC, marginal propensity to consumes plus incomes. C consumption, autonomous consumptions, right? Marginal propensity C propensity to consumes we represent B, that is called the B. That's why C equal to C plus B into Y, right? Means incomes. Marginal propensity to consumes into incomes, right? C autonomous consumption does not change affected by the change in income. It is minimum level of consumptions even when income is 0. Suppose that I do not have any incomes but I consume some things because this is our daily habits. Without consumptions we can't live, right? That's when the income is 0, the consumption is minimum level of consumption, that is called. So we can consume, right? The autonomous consumption is the income inelastic. Induced consumption is the expenditure which is affected by change in income. It is indicated by MPC into Y, marginal propensity to consume into incomes. Induced consumption is the portion of consumption that vary with disposable incomes, right? So now students, in this video we understand consumption functions, right? Thanks for watching this also. Have a great day.